Okay, so you're operating at a really high level. Business, coaching, athletics, whatever it is. You're juggling a ton, information overload is real, and you're always trying to improve, like, everywhere.
It's that classic high performer challenge, isn't it?
Yeah.
So many demands, so many opportunities.
Right, and it feels like you're just spinning plates sometimes. Hard to make real deep progress on any one thing.
Exactly. You get caught in just managing the day-to-day, what Coach Ed Padalecki calls clock time.
But what if the secret to really moving forward, to getting more growth time, isn't adding more, but focusing really hard on just one thing?
That's the core idea we're digging into today. It comes straight from Coach Ed Padalecki's work on habits.
Specifically his writing on clock time versus growth time and this concept of going all in on one habit.
Our mission here is to unpack that idea, the Keystone habit, and how it really applies to you, the peak performers in intense fields.
So this Keystone habit, Coach Padalecki doesn't just mean any habit. He frames it as foundational, the lead domino.
Right. You push that one domino, put your energy there.
And it sets off a chain reaction, a ripple effect of other good changes.
Precisely. It's about leverage. Instead of trying to fix 20 things, you find the one habit that makes the other positive stuff easier, almost automatic.
Okay, that makes sense. But how do you find your lead domino? Where do you start?
Well, Coach Padalecki gives us step one. Identify your keystone habit.
And that involves asking, what?
Asking yourself, what single habit, if I did it every day, would make the biggest positive difference to my performance and my well-being?
Okay, single biggest impact.
And here's a key point from Coach P, especially for driven people. It shouldn't be something you feel you should do, like out of obligation.
No shoulds.
It needs to genuinely energize you. It has to align with your core values and actually propel you toward your goals, something you want to build.
That shift from should to want feels important. So you find that habit, the one that excites you. Then what? Step two.
Step two is fascinating. Coach Padalecki says, make it stupid small. He even references Stephen Geis's mini habits work here.
Stupid small? Like how small?
Almost laughably small, as he puts it. His examples are like one push-up, or writing just 50 words, maybe 1 minute of meditation.
Wow, okay. One push-up. Why so tiny?
Because, Coach P explains, it makes it almost impossible to fail. There's practically zero resistance.
Right, you can't really say, I don't have time for one push-up.
Exactly. It bypasses procrastination, gives you an immediate win, and starts building momentum. That's crucial.
Momentum from day one. Okay, so you've identified it, shrunk it down. Step three must be about consistency.
You got it. Step three, commit daily. Coach Padalecki is really clear here. Consistency is king.
Every single day.
Every single day. That repetition is what actually rewires your brain, builds those neural pathways, and makes the habit automatic over time.
And he gives tips for that, like scheduling.
Simple stuff. Schedule it, maybe. Use a trigger like do your mini habit right after coffee. And importantly, celebrate the small win. Acknowledge you did it.
Those little daily wins compound. Which leads us to step four, leveraging the ripple effect.
That's where the magic happens. By nailing that one tiny keystone habit consistently, you start seeing broader benefits. Coach Padalecki lists quite a few common outcomes.
Like what flows from just doing one push-up daily?
Well, that small act builds self-discipline, right? Reliability. And that often spills over into better focus, improved productivity stuff, essential at your level.
Okay, I can see that.
It can also lead to better stress management because you feel more in control. And, significantly, it boosts confidence and motivation. Tackling bigger things feels less daunting.
So it's not just about the habit itself, but the foundation it builds.
Exactly. It's building the capacity for growth by mastering that one small thing first, maximizing that growth time.
Coach P even has a Your Turn section in his writing, prompting reflection, doesn't he?
He does. He encourages you, the listener, to pause. Think about your own routines. What could your keystone habit be? Remember something that excites you.
And then how would you make that habit stupid small and commit to it daily?
It really brings it back to personal application.
So the big takeaway from Coach Ed Padalecki, especially for high achievers, seems clear. Peak performance doesn't always mean adding more complexity or just grinding out clock time. Sometimes the most powerful path is simplification, going all in on one tiny intentional keystone habit, building from there.
One small step, maximizing growth time, leading to potentially massive change. It's about smart leverage.
So let's leave you with this thought directly from Coach P's framework. Once you identify that one habit that genuinely excites you, the one that could be your lead domino, what's the absolute first, the stupid small action you can commit to today to start building it?
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. We hope this gives you some food for thought as you continue on your journey.